Right, so earlier in the show, we discussed John Wall's comments that players are a little too friendly. We have some examples to dispute the friendliness of the league. We've got our completely random power rankings, best NBA feuds, Kaz.
It's beef. It's real beef in the streets. All right, John Wall, listen up.
All right, we start with ranking number 5, one Robin Lopez versus the Mascots.
Now, I don't know what happened to Robin Lopez as a child, but it's been on site for every single mascot I've ever... Like, look at this. Like, what did this guy even do? I mean, you got the fire hydrants. He's... And I don't know if they're just playing around, but he looks like he's hurt. Like, this is real beef right here. What happened? What happened to you as a child?
Perhaps Chuck E. Cheese scarred him, and thus large, oversized, furry things trigger a bad place.
He must have went to Disney World one time and Mickey played him or something. Right. I don't know. Like, it's serious. You got to go sit down with a shrink and talk about that and see what's happening with that.
Number 4, there's actually a little bit of history here as opposed to Robin and the Mascots. We got Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook. Kaz.
Oh man, this is real beef here. I mean, we remember when Kevin Durant announced he was going to the Golden State Warriors, and Russell Westbrook, who never really tweets, who's not big on the social media, you know what I mean, put up little emojis with the ice cream and the snakes and all this other stuff, called him sneak, all this other stuff. That's a pretty damning, you know, accusation to call somebody a snake, or call somebody soft as a cup. It wasn't an ice cream, it was a cupcake emoji.
Cupcake.
It was like, oh my goodness. It was, and you know, they let each other have it when they played each other too. They didn't mess around. They didn't act like, oh, it's just another game. Like, no, they took it seriously. Even though the Warriors won a lot, Russell Westbrook took that one personally.
I would like to believe that they both understand one another as competitors, though. And if they wind up reunited on a Team USA, you know what I'm saying, bury the hatchet and accomplish the goal. Keeping it moving. This is a fresh one, fresh out the bubble. Big Face Coffee represented. TJ Warren and Jimmy Butler. I don't know if we can call this one a full-on feud yet. I don't even know that it was TJ Warren's fault that he ended up in the crosshairs and in the focus of Jimmy Butler. But I'd have to say that Jimmy had the last laugh in this one after TJ went off on that scorching, torrid scoring run.
I'll tell you this, Monica. There's a wrestling term that we use, right? When both wrestlers got over, okay? It's the rare occasion where both guys end up better because of the rivalry. Because who was really talking about TJ Warren before this Jimmy Butler rivalry? And then he went to the bubble and turned into TJ scoring, TJ Jordan. Like, he was carrying the Indiana Pacers for most of that run. And we've all seen what Jimmy Butler has done, you know, throughout that entire run. He was already an all-star, but now he's elevated himself to a level to where he's a franchise player for the Miami Heat and led them to the to the NBA Finals. So, I mean, I don't think it's a rivalry, but it's one of the rare ones where both players came out better because of it, and I can't wait to see them go at it next year because I know TJ Warren's got something for Jimmy Butler next time they see each other.
Round
and Jimmy
2,
too. He ain't backing
or
out.
round, I don't know if we're going to call it by rounds, but season 2 of this is definitely something to look forward to for sure. Shout out to TJ Warren, though, for putting in the work to even get on Jimmy's radar in that kind of way, scoring all them buckets. My man with straight buckets. All right, up next, and this one is kind of open-ended. Ranking number 2 goes to Pat Beverly and insert NBA player name here. It's Pat Beverly versus whoever.
Pat Beverly has made a lot of money in this league by getting on the nerves of your favorite guards, okay? Whether it's Russell Westbrook, whether it's Dame Lillard, I mean, whether it's anybody. I mean, people say he plays right on the edge of being a little dirty, so just right on the edge, and that earns you a reputation after a while, man. So you can take a pick, whether it's Steph, whether it's Russ, whether it's Dame, whether it's any point guard, he's going to get under your skin and completely annoy the hell out of you. That is his job, and he does it really well.
Pat Beverly is a professional agitator and makes no bones about it. The type of guy that you definitely want to play with, but don't look forward to playing against. Respected.
1,000%.
All right, here we go. Drum roll, Kaz. Our top NBA feud. Okay. We're going to Draymond Green and the retired ESPN NBA analyst Paul Pierce.
Now listen, anybody who's followed me or known me for a while known that you can't talk to me for that long without me sliding in some Paul Pierce slander, okay? And Draymond Green gave us the single greatest soundbite in NBA history where he talked to Paul Pierce like, why are you chasing that farewell tour? What you doing? They thought you was Kobe? They don't love you like that. And Draymond Green, say what you want about him, he was telling the truth. They don't love you like that, Paul Pierce. I'm sure they love you in Boston. I'm sure they love you where you played. But you was chasing that Kobe farewell tour like, nah, Chief, that ain't happening. So, I mean, I don't know if it's a rivalry, but for the sake of being petty, which I love, I think I'm gonna put that number one.
King Petty today. I think the thing that makes this one, your nose wrinkles up a little bit, was the truth in it. The truth got handed the truth.
The truth always stings a little more. You can always talk trash, but when somebody hits you right here,